maintain a vibrant community for ECE engineering students?
TESC basically, we support all engineers, regardless of whether ECE, mechanical, Chem E. But I guess with ECE specifically, so one thing specific this year actually, so I was the SD Hacks director. This year I worked closely with Professor Nguyen from the ECE department to really promote ECE attendance at SD Hacks, one of the largest hackathons in California. Definitely in the past, we really focused on like the computer science community. That's what hackathons are really about. But with my background in ECE, as well as the fact I was previously a member of IEEE, I really want to have an increased ECE attendance. And this is one of the ways I'm really focusing on that by making sure our neighbors are actually coming to our events. And working really closely with Professor Nguyen, he gave a really large contribution. We worked with IEEE as well as HKN. They help volunteer and mentor at the event as well. But overall, our mission is to support all engineers, regardless.
Why does TESC believe the best way to empower ECE engineering students is to get them involved with other communities, projects, and career building opportunities?
I think we believe in community because part of our mission statement also is to create a sense of community among all people in which engineers aren't isolated from each other and isolated from problems currently facing the world. And the only way to actually realize what's going on around you is to be part of the community, whether that's ECE or the broader Jacob School of Engineering.
What are some of the challenges you've seen engineering students face being here on UC San Diego's campus?
We can both do this one. So speaking from personal experience, I can start with chemical engineering and then move to the broader. I've been frustrated sometimes by lack of support or lack of groups for the first and second year engineering students. Sometimes it's difficult to come in and not have a good structure of where to find help or where to find resources if you need to. So I think that the challenges in general facing engineering students on this campus is sometimes comes from a lack of resources in terms of space. There are a lot of groups on campus who want to develop teams for like the Hyperloop competition, which is just incredibly famous and great competition that involves pretty much every engineering subset that we have on this campus, but sometimes we just don't have the facilities to do that. What TESC does and what TESC has been doing since day one and since I've been a part of it has been trying to find spaces that we can bring up to current standards and also tailor them to groups like hopefully the Hyperloop team in the future so they can actually do their projects.
I guess maybe I can draw from my personal experience as well, just as an engineer. So basically my first year, it was mostly just, I wasn't really part of any student orgs and just really focused on doing the classes. But with them, you could really see the types of issues like I could face. There's minimal interactions with professors, mostly because class sizes are quite large. And then outside of classroom, you may not really interact with other students if you're not part of a student org. And then so that lack of community definitely was there, and it made things a little bit more challenging because especially as an ECE major, going through these classes alone is not very easy. Even if you work with groups and find friends in your classmates, is definitely like our engineering school is extremely well known, but it's also extremely tough to go through. And then so when joining student orgs like TESC, it's really about knowing that there are other people in your shoes and there are other people to help you out. And I think IEEE specifically, when I joined them, it's more focused towards electrical engineering majors. So even having that smaller sense of community really helps with your classes, knowing what's up next, knowing the challenges you'll face, and knowing them to work through them together. So I think what TESC really does well is hosting these really large events and really bring the overall community together, like our engineers on the green, specifically where we attract like 1,000 undergrad engineers and showcase all the student orgs.
Why do you think engineering students should want to get involved with this organization?
I think it goes back to needing that sense of community that David talked about. It's extremely difficult to go through engineering without any support from friends or with a group of people that you study with or with a project team that you can actually hone your skills. So if you're not getting directly involved with TESC by joining our board or actually being a part of the team that creates the events, I think that going to any of them, whether it's DCAF, our career fair that's coming up in January, Engineers on the Green, or SD Hack.
What is your major and do you have a minor?
Chemical engineering, and I don't have a minor.
I'm electrical engineering. Yeah, no.
No minor? Okay. What college are you from?
I'm from Ravel.
I'm from 6.
Why did you choose UC San Diego to pursue your education in?
I was offered chemical engineering here at UCSD, and it's close to a beach, and they've got good weather, and it actually top 10 educational research institution, which is very great, and kind of just came.
For me, I definitely wanted to go to an engineering school, and this was definitely one of the top choices for engineering wise.
For your last question, what is one thing your peers don't know about you and you would like them to know?
I don't think a lot of people in TESC know that I'm actually a pretty avid baker when I have free time.
Oh, really?
And I'm pretty damn good at it.
Okay. And so that concludes our meeting today. Thank you so much for your time. Are there any questions you have for me, or this is going to be on like when we're in mall, published, only in you guys' words? Anything else you want to know?
If you need a picture, we can do a picture, but
Okay, well, I was just going to probably just take it from